How to make folders for our life files. You might be surprised by this sentence, because you always thought creating folders was only for computers and you can't create folders for life issues. Maybe we can't create folders in real life the way we create folders on our personal computers. We can do something like creating a folder in the virtual world. In this video, I want to talk about my personal experiences and explain the difference between life with and without categories. It will be informative for you. Please stay with me until the end of this video. Why do we need to categorize our life issues? When I explain to my students about the benefits of creating a folder, one of the things that was interesting was that by creating folders and categorizing your files on your computer, you can access them whenever you need them. This is without wasting time. Mental health issues in our lives are similar. That is, if we categorize and organize the various topics of our lives. We can find solutions to various problems in our lives and put them in order without wasting time. But there is a fact. But in real life, there is no smart tool to search for the thoughts and topics inside our minds. So to have a more regular life and reach our daily needs and plans more easily, my suggestion is to organize our thoughts and significant issues in our lives. Categorizing our life issues can be helpful for a number of reasons. 1. Organization. By categorizing our life issues, we can better understand the areas of our life that require attention or improvement. This can help us prioritize and address these issues more effectively. 2. Problem solving. When we categorize our life issues, we can identify patterns and commonalities in the problems we face. This can help us develop more effective solutions and strategies to address them. 3. Emotional management. Categorizing our life issues can also help us manage our emotions better. When we can identify and label our feelings, we can more easily regulate them and take appropriate action to address them. 4. Communication. Categorizing our life issues can help us communicate more clearly with others. When we can clearly articulate the nature of our problems, it can help others better understand our perspective and offer more effective support or solutions. Overall, categorizing our life issues can help us gain clarity, organization, and perspective on the challenges we face, and help us develop more effective strategies to address them. Here are 5 benefits of organizing our thoughts. 1. Improved clarity. Organizing our thoughts can help us gain greater clarity and understanding of our ideas and beliefs. This can help us communicate more effectively with others and make better decisions. 2. Reduced stress. When our thoughts are disorganized and chaotic, it can lead to feelings of overwhelm and anxiety. By organizing our thoughts, we can reduce this stress and feel more in control of our lives. 3. Increased productivity. When we have a clear understanding of our priorities and goals, we can be more productive and efficient in our work. Organizing our thoughts can help us identify and focus on what's truly important. 4. Better memory. When we organize our thoughts, we can remember important information more easily. This can be especially helpful in academic or professional settings, where we need to recall complex ideas or data. 5. Enhanced creativity. Organizing our thoughts can also help us tap into our creativity and generate new ideas. When we have a clear structure and framework for our thoughts, we can more easily connect disparate ideas and come up with innovative solutions to problems. Today, many of us know what to create a folder on different operating systems. But what many people don't know is how to fold in real life. That is, how to folder our thoughts and personal and daily issues into specific and separate categories. Before starting any work, buy some real colored notebooks and choose a name for each notebook based on your feelings. It is necessary to have some colored pencils or pens to make writing more interesting for you. You can also use super colorful stickers and labels.
I have several notebooks with beautiful and colorful patterns that I bought for myself at different times. I sometimes have dried tree leaves or spring flowers beside the leaves in my notebook, which brings back that day. You can name a notebook and put daily feelings, or work goals, or, for example, my interests at the age of 30. You can also put anything else your heart tells you. How we can organize our thoughts and issues in our life. 1. Brainstorming. Start by jotting down all of the thoughts and issues that are on your mind. This can help you identify the most pressing or important topics that need to be addressed. 2. Mind mapping. Create a visual representation of your thoughts and issues by drawing a diagram that shows how different ideas are connected to one another. 3. List making. Make a list of your thoughts and issues, grouping similar ideas together. This can help you identify patterns and themes that can guide your decision-making. 4. Journaling. Write down your thoughts and issues in a journal or notebook. This can help you process your emotions and gain greater clarity about what's really going on in your life. 5. Categorization. As mentioned earlier, categorizing your issues into specific areas of your life, work, relationships, health, can be helpful for identifying common themes and developing targeted solutions. 6. Prioritization. Once you have identified your thoughts and issues, prioritize them based on their urgency or importance. This can help you focus your energy on the most pressing matters and avoid feeling overwhelmed. Now, based on what was said, buy some notebooks and choose a name for them. If you have a positive experience, share it with me.